are starting a Farming Simulator 25 playthrough together. I actually opened this channel solely to play Farming Simulator. I will be making various videos for both professionals and beginners. There will be analysis videos, and our first game will be the main Let's Play, or rather it will be a game where I start from scratch with almost nothing. We're starting with the American map, which is the game's main map. Since it made more sense to me to play here, I started a game here. I actually played a little bit before sharing this video with you. As you can see, up off field number 89. Actually, field 89 is not where I want to establish my farm, but there were certain factors in choosing it. For example, has both productivity and other factors. Field 85 and 81 are actually where I want to set up my main farm, but we made a small start because financially we are not in a very good state. As I said, we're starting with around 500,000 euros. With 250,000 of that is debt we need to pay back. By the way, I'm using a separate mod for Get. We'll share that with you later. If we look at the finance section, as you can see, 320,000 went directly into buying the land. You asked where the rest of the money came from. I actually did quite a few contracts before sharing this video with you. I make good money from contracts. And as you can see, I'm still in August. We'll make a separate video about these contracts too. Yes, let's slowly start the game. And before buying this land, I actually planted grass here. Let me tell you this. I did this with a cheat. Won't lie. Since I'm still new to the game, settings need to be changed. I think I need to do this in the first 1 or 2 videos. As you can see, the ground is grass right now, and of course we need equipment to mow the grass because we started from scratch. We have no equipment. We need to buy a tractor. When I look at the first tractors, the JCB looks like the most logical one because it needs to have a front PKO. Also need to use it with a front loader, and it needs to be powerful enough and versatile. I think this tractor will do the job. We bought our tractor. Apart from this, what else do we need? Fit this grass, we'll do bale work. It will be a bit difficult to carry bales without a front loader, so we'll buy one. And maybe a bale fork. Let's get the cheapest one. Alright, that's done. Now we need a mower to cut the grass. Let's see. This one looks like the widest, the most affordable option. I'll take it. By the way, how to choose products, how to choose equipment, I'll make various videos about this. Now I'll slowly take our tractor and equipment to the field. By the way, I just switched to the game. Until a week ago, we were in 22 instead of 25. The reason is actually the lack of. The reason I delayed it until now was that manual attach hadn't arrived yet, which fortunately has arrived. Even though I bought the game a long time ago, I set up my computer and started playing. That's why there's still some issues with the settings. For instance, as far as I can see, there can sometimes be issues with manual patch. I just installed it. Because I play with the joystick, occasionally I use the keyboard. Joystick buttons can sometimes cause trouble. The new joystick settings, the assign key, do a bit different. So I hope I won't have trouble this time. Let's see. Alright, we've attached it quite nicely. I think the same question again. Anyway, we'll fix the shape settings. As I said, there will actually be different series on the channel. As I start in these series, I usually did the same in Farming Simulator 22. I start the game with almost no money. Previously I used to play economic difficulty on hard. It takes too long to recover economically, and usually my goal in the game is to buy all the fields. Of course, since it takes too long, I made a difference this time. We'll normal difficulty economically. Again, as I said, I'm starting with almost zero money, 250,000 euros in debt, total 500,000 euros. After buying the field and equipment, we have around 216,000 left. Let's see. As I said, we'll start with cheap equipment. We need to make money somehow. We're starting the game in August, and actually increased the seasons to 3 days. But it doesn't activate in the first month. You know, wait for the next season. And I'm trying to utilize the day as efficiently as possible. White grass, actually I need to answer this too, because in August, there is no crop that I can plant and get yield from, but grass is a plant you can harvest 4 or 5 times a year. Therefore, mowing grass before planting next year's crop, give it profitable, we can make a little silage from this. By the way, silage used to bring really good money in the previous game, but I don't know if it's the same here. Actually, I will do various analyses for these two. For example, there'll be a video I'll upload soon. Is it more logical to make hay, or is it more logical to make silage? Which one brings how much money? Or rather, it'll be like this. How much money each of the different crops brings after going through different production chains within the channel, or if they have different usage purposes, how much money each brings. So, for example, videos like, does it bring more money if you make flour from wheat, or do you earn better from eggs if you feed chickens? Or since we will start with grass first, there are 4 options regarding grass mowing for very few. Will make silage? Most likely will make silage. Usually it brings better money, or maybe it brings even better. We'll see this. Now as you can see, I left the front loader. I'll slowly move to get the grass ready as soon as possible. By the way, I'm also trying to get used to the new GPS mod. Previously we had to download GPS separately, but it's built into the game. It's nice, but there's a slight disadvantage. You can't use GPS outside of the fields. For example, the grass on the edges of the field is also mowable, and I'll do that at the end of this video. Should we use GPS there as well? This part might take a bit longer because working with is narrow, but I'll speed it up so it's not boring. Alright, the mowing process is finished. We'll be back shortly with a grass collector to gather everything up. There's also a small building in the back. Let's see if we can sell it and make a little extra money. Not much, maybe 1,000 euros. But every bit helps. There's also some grassy area at the back. I noticed it earlier. I can mow that as well, along with the roadside grass. Not sure if I'll include it in the video, but we'll see. I'm back from a short break. I'll get this tool to collect the grass. I think this will be enough. No need to spend too much money at the start. I'm explaining a bit about why I started this channel. I've been playing this game for many years, starting from Farming Simulator 13, and I've also spent quite a bit of time on FS19 and FS22. I never really planned on starting a YouTube channel, but as I do a lot of analysis and make my own spreadsheets, I thought it might be helpful to share that with others, so you can expect a lot of analysis videos on this channel. For example, the decision to buy this first field is based on a lot of analysis. When you buy a field, you look at its size, its usable area, its price per square meter, and productivity. And with the Precision Farming mod, yield maps were crucial. I played almost all of FS22 with the Precision Farming mod. I find that more realistic with soil nitrogen levels, pH, and other factors. Do you think it could be even more complex? The American map surprised me because there's fewer productive areas and more unproductive land, which is great for setting up factories and barns. So I made an Excel sheet to compare fields by productivity and price. This option turned out to be field 89, the one we're currently working on. That's why I bought it first. I'll also share the Excel list so you can see what the first fields to buy are and how to plan your investments. But of course, it's not just about the fields. Choosing the right tractor is also important. Tested many tractors in the past, and I also consider how they look inside the cabin. analysis videos, and this series where we start from scratch. I'll show every single detail in the videos. For some parts can be additive. For example, I'll mow this field again before winter. But if you want to see everything, let me know in the comments. I want this channel to be fun, not boring. I'm also considering a series for beginners. So I'll make some beginner guides as well. And that's it for the first video for now. If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. Make sure this channel is both informative and entertaining. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.